Day 10, December 24th, 2023. I was gonna write a few things down and try to explain how I feel. I have one line written down, only one. I could really use a hug right now. Something I've been trying to figure out is what's the best way to be myself without being the most evil part of myself, or even the darkest part of myself, or even the part of myself that I can't control the most. How? A false sense of reality. I started with I could really use a hug right now because that's how I feel. But the truth is, even if somebody was to hug me, I wouldn't know how to receive it. When people say the words, who hurt you? What hurt you? What happened to you? It's a list that I can honestly say I'm a bit too embarrassed to even bring out, sometimes even talk about. I do talk a lot, and I definitely talk about my problems and my issues, but my darkest, deepest, most painful scars that I try to use as a testimony to help people, sometimes it just feels as if I'm tricking off on myself. And I definitely do tell myself, oh, I'm gonna use this for gold. I'm gonna use my stories before I get old. And even though it sounds nice, it still hurts because I could really use a hug right now. Feels like I'm rambling, but I had so much to say. And I think that's one of my biggest fears in my life. If right when I'm able to figure out what I have to say and why I have to say it, it may be too late. It may be done. I don't even know how to feel sometimes. Some days I don't want to feel. I had so much to say in my house, but it's just not flowing right now. All right, hold on. Ugh. Okay, take two. I could really use a hug right now. Or could have used a hug. Sometimes I ask myself, is there something wrong with me? Or the quality of the questions are in this situation the guide. So how can I fix what's wrong with me? That question led me into a direction that I'm still walking till this day. I have pain that I have to get over or get through or heal from. How do I stop myself from being lonely? Stop being alone. Get around people. And then comes the difficult question, or the questions. How do I trust again? Am I supposed to be right here, right now? They say when you want to change, the best thing you should do is figure out where you are in the moment currently. Become aware of it, make the decision to change, and walk in that direction. I've been trying to figure it out, and it's not been easy. I want to learn how to trust people again. I want to learn how to love again. I just happen to be one of those unfortunate people that had their heart broken or trampled on or just abused at a very young age. And though I was able to dance a lot of it away and even cry a lot of it away and hug it out in some ways and numb some of it out, the pieces that I still have seem to be just stained. So I'm doing my best to make that stain, or maybe those pieces of metal or coal, into gold. I haven't really figured out the formula yet, but I am making something great out of my life. Like I said, I had so much to say before I got on this camera today, but like I said in the beginning, I could really use a hug right now. So as I figure out how to receive that hug or just continue to wait for it, I'll do my best not to completely shut off my heart. That seems like a not so bad idea. Today I didn't really have much advice, but I did want to show you a piece of me that I'm learning how to manage. The not so perfect part, the not so great, not so strong, the part that is still a little lost. I could really use a hug right now.